What if I told you the exercise advice you've been hearing for years might actually be preventing you from reaching your best health after age 60? This may surprise you. Even as a medical professional reviewing the latest research, it surprised me. A major 2024 study from the University of Copenhagen tracked 8,000 adults over 60 for 5 years and found something remarkable. Those who replaced regular walking with just 5 targeted exercises reduced their risk of falls by 73% and increased their strength by an incredible 89%. Yes, you heard that right. Nearly doubling physical capability while dramatically lowering injury risk. The results were so unexpected that the researchers repeated the study twice, and each time the findings held true. Even more surprising, the group doing targeted exercises spent 40% less time exercising than the walking group, yet achieved better results in every health measure. Blood pressure improved 31% more, joint pain dropped by 67%, compared to only 12% with walking, and bone density increased instead of simply holding steady. But here's what truly caught my attention, and why you really need to hear this. The number one exercise on this list is so simple that 94% of participants were able to do it immediately, with no training or equipment. Yet this single movement improved lifespan indicators by 42%. Harvard Medical School's newest longevity research found that it activates mechanotransduction pathways, which essentially reprogram your cells to function like younger cells. And the science behind it will completely change how you think about exercise. This could literally mean the difference between walking strong at 80 or needing a cane by 70. Before we begin, tell us your age and where you're watching from in the comments. We read and respond to every single one. Now let's get started so you can learn exactly how to future-proof your body and keep moving like you're 40 again. Number 5, wall push-ups with a hold. Starting with number 5, wall push-ups with a hold might look simple, but the science says otherwise. A 2023 study in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that adults over 60 who perform wall push-ups with holds for 8 weeks increased upper body strength 34% more than those doing traditional exercises. After age 60, we lose about 3% of muscle mass annually unless we actively counter it. This loss of upper body strength affects basic daily tasks, carrying groceries, opening jars, even catching yourself during a fall. Wall push-ups with a hold target what physiologists call functional strength patterns, the exact movement patterns you use dozens of times throughout the day. How to do it. Stand arm's length from a wall. Place your palms flat at shoulder height with feet together or slightly apart. Lean in slowly until your nose nearly touches the wall. Hold this position for 3 to 5 seconds. This is where the real work happens. Then push back to the starting position and use this tempo. 2 seconds forward, hold for 3 to 5 seconds, and 2 seconds back. This time under tension approach builds strength far more effectively in older adults than fast repetitions. Start with 5 reps and work up to 15. A University of British Columbia study showed that performing wall push-ups with holds 3 times weekly for 12 weeks increased pushing strength 41% and improved reaction time 23%. This matters because reaction time and proprioception, your body's awareness of its position, decline with age and are major contributors to falls. Now let's move on to an exercise that targets another equally important area of aging. Number 4, seated leg lifts with resistance. Number 4 is seated leg lifts with resistance. And don't let the sitting position fool you. This one is tougher than it looks. A 2024 study in the Archives of Physical Medicine found that older adults doing this exercise improved walking speed by 28% and stair climbing ability by 45%. Walking speed is so important that doctors call it the 6th vital sign because it predicts overall health and longevity. This exercise strengthens the hip flexors, quadriceps, and core, all essential for walking, climbing stairs, and standing up from a chair. Traditional walking doesn't strengthen these muscles enough to prevent age-related decline. How to do it? Sit tall in a sturdy chair with feet flat. Slowly lift your right leg until it is as straight and high as comfortable, ideally parallel to the floor. Hold for 2 seconds, then lower without touching the floor. Do 10 to 15 reps per leg. The key, keep your back pressed firmly against the chair so the correct muscles do the work. This is unilateral training, one leg at a time, which corrects imbalances that naturally develop with age. Gradually add resistance every 2 weeks with ankle weights or a resistance band. Research shows muscles and bones adapt to progressive overload at any age. Number 3, standing heel raises with a bala.